Greetings, fans of tones organized into a form of rhythm and melody, or others. I'm Robert.
I like that stuff. I'm Josh.
Central Music.
Right there.
I'd like to have a conversation with you.
This is our weekly conversation with you and others.
Sorry about that opening. I just don't have a lot of energy today.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
I was up all night practicing my scales.
Oh, I love me some scales.
Do you?
Scales and patterns, man.
Like dinosaur scales, fish scales?
Those are okay too. But I guess I was referring to like the musical patterns then.
Yeah, that's what I was practicing.
Yeah, I practice that.
Someone once pointed out to me that you can't actually practice dinosaur scales.
That would be hard to do. I had a student the other day ask me what the purpose of learning scales and patterns was for development.
I mean, can you build the pyramids without cutting some stone?
I don't think so.
I've answered your question.
Well, yeah.
What do you think the purpose of patterns or scales?
I definitely think like practicing patterns and scales works on your facility on your instrument first and foremost. Especially on trumpet or wind instrument, you're working, if you're playing like 2-octave scales and patterns, you're working on keeping your sound fluent through multiple registers. So it's tonal exercise. But mostly it prepares you for playing in different keys. It prepares you for playing different songs. And it prepares you for when you're sight reading, right? Because when you're sight reading, I'd say 99% of the time, you're really just reading patterns that you already know in a different order. There probably is some music where it's just a brand new pattern you've never seen.
Whole tone scale. Tone rose. Scriabin. Sorry.
So I think that's a different reading skill in a way, but most of the time you're just piecing together little bits of patterns you already know. And so
it's useful is what you're saying.
Very.
Okay, but what if it's boring to practice it? Because it might be boring to practice them.
Fair. I've never had that struggle. For me, I've always kind of put the scale part of my routine is kind of bunched in with my warm-up. So it feels like a necessary part of what my daily practice is. It feels very natural to do it every day. I have had students who needed to maybe put on like some kind of background track to practice your scales with.
So I was just going to ask you is how you incorporate it into your practice without it being boring. And I feel like it's the future. Mm-hmm. We live in it. There's an internet.
Yeah.
There's a ton of material out there where it provides some rhythmic and very generic harmonic content, right?
Yeah.
That you can play scales over.
Right.
Which is also more entertaining than playing along with a metronome.
Yeah.
And accomplishes much the same thing.
Right, because you're still playing in time with whatever the backing track is. So that's valuable. And let's not forget too, like there's 1,001 ways to play your scales that aren't just playing them straight up and down. So, you know.
Can you enumerate those 1,001 ways here? The internet is curious.
All right, let's take the next 17 hours of me singing different scale patterns.
Or you could just ask AI if you're that interested, I suppose.
Yeah. So I would add maybe an accompaniment track.
Do you teach all 1,001 ways in a lesson?
I do not.
Oh.
I do not. Maybe we get through 3 or 4 by the time the kids are older.
You should probably evaluate yourself.
Yeah, I'm not doing
your
great.
Choices, yeah.
That's like 0.6%.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's good with math.
Something like that.
Are there other things you want to share with the internet today? I'll take a nap.
I like coffee. You want to get a coffee?
That is antithetical to my desire to taking a nap. Antithetical to word, look it up.
Word.
It's 4 letters. Begins with W, ends in D. You're here today. You're not chasing a Sasquatch. I just want to bring that up. That wasn't our last video. You should go back and look at them. And also, if you like this content, like and subscribe. Usually they're better than this.
What? Are you going to start?
I'm waiting for Cash to start the thing.
It started.
Oh.